exactly. I love it. Yeah. And so this is the gentleman who's from Waterford, and then Dan, of course, from Walsh. Dan Walsh from Connemara. Both of these people coming together, bringing us two iconic brands from Ireland, of course, Waterford and Connemara, to bring to you this 10.5-inch high Waterford Crystal Cross that is so extraordinary, and then it sits atop this amazing Connemara marble base. So this is $149.98. It's 5 easy payments of $30. It is customer top rated. And you know, while you're there, I'm just gonna turn this around a little bit because honestly, you know Waterford crystal. If ever you're reaching for an amazing, gorgeous piece of crystal, Waterford is the one that everyone reaches for. This is the first day this year that we have this on 5 easy payments of $30. It is significant, it's substantial. If you are going to put this in your windowsill and have the light streaming through it, if it's going to be on your mantle, if it's going to be a centerpiece for your table, your dining room table where you all sit down to break bread and commune, if it happens to be in your office, just as a reminder, if you take care of somebody and your mom's staying with you or your dad's staying with you or they're in an assisted living home, what a beautiful reminder of your faith, but also just a reflection because the light streaming through this must be amazing. I'm going to turn it to Gerard Tracy first to talk to us about Waterford Crystal because you've been associated with Waterford Crystal for forever.
Forever. Well, 38 years.
38 years.
38 years, and I began my career at the age of 15, where I served a 5-year apprenticeship and a further 3 years to become a master. I'm actually second generation.
Second generation, okay.
My father was there for over 50 years as a master glass cutter. But my mother also worked there, and she was one of 16 children that had 9 brothers and sisters that worked there. So altogether, we have over 400 years of experience and workmanship.
Just in your family?
Just in our family.
Over 400 years of experience with Waterford Crystal.
Waterford Crystal.
And so you are, you're a cutter?
I'm a glass blower.
A glass blower,
I make the actual pieces, okay?
Yes.
So, as you know, Waterford dates back to 1783. We're making crystal since then, right? When we make this piece, the actual tools that we use are over 230 years old. We've never changed our way. So what I do is, I take the actual crystal from the furnace, which is 1700 degrees Celsius. So that is very hot. We're just working with a hot liquid. We have to shape the piece with over the 200-year-old tools, because we only get a year or a week to 10 days are the actual tools because they're all made of wood.
Wow.
Okay, so what I do then is I shape the piece, put it into a mold. Because this is a solid piece,
sure,
I have to actually just press it down into the mold because there's no blowing involved.
And that's how you're getting, I'm picking this up, so that's how you're getting those indentations.
Exactly.
So you'll see indentations. It is actually flat on one side, so one side perfectly flat and beautiful, and then the other side, that's where you're getting these indentations that Gerard is talking about, just simply by pressing down.
Just pressing down, yeah.
And they're completely symmetrical and beautiful, and you can see the depth. Like, you'd think that this is beveled glass, but that's not really what it is. It's pressed glass.
Exactly. It's actually pressed into the actual mold. And what happens then is the actual piece travels through 17 pairs of hands between quality and actually getting design put on it. Now, if you look at the design, it's an old Celtic design.
Yeah, I'll have you go through it.
With lovely upright cuts, and you have little fan cuts there as well. But you have a lovely diamond cut then right up the middle. But as I said, it takes about 2 days to actually make.
It's heavy.
It's very heavy.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, as in it's a solid substantial piece.
Because it's so heavy, being solid, if I had to blow through that, I'm taking away the rest of the crystal.
Right, exactly.
I'm just making it, you know, be nothing inside.
And I mentioned it's 10.5 inches high, so this is substantial, and you're looking at about 2 7/8 of an inch. Oh, a depth here, and then 5 1/8 inches. 5 1/8 inch wide. Let me get that out. And so let's turn it over to you, Dan, because there's this beautiful Waterford Crystal Cross, but it's sitting atop, again, Connemara marble.
Yes, and I have to say, you know, my family are from Waterford. My mum is from Waterford. My heart is in Waterford.
Yeah.
So for for Waterford Crystal and Connemara Marble, which is my passion, for them to come together is just a joy for me. I have to say, when Philip and Gerard and the team talked to us about this piece, it was inspired by a story that Philip was out walking with his wife in Ventry, County Kerry. It's a small village, and he came across an old church ruin, and in the grounds he saw this crucifix. So it was kind of coming up out of the ground, you know, it was kind of wild and overgrown. So.
Right.
So we looked at the piece, and we decided that, you know, the best thing to do is to ground this in Connemara marble.
It is so gorgeous.
It's actually called a tall standing cross.
Okay.
Because we have so many different crosses, especially Celtic crosses throughout Ireland.
Yes.
The likes of
what's
these.
that about?
The Celtics,
Yeah.
that goes back thousands of years.
Exactly.
They're an old tribe. But where you would see them, no matter where you travel throughout Ireland, right up on the highest peak of the mountains, you'll actually see these crosses.
Absolutely gorgeous. They're so incredibly beautiful. And you know, maybe you're somebody who collects crosses. Maybe you don't collect crosses at all. You want to reaffirm your faith. You want to show off your faith. You want to invite somebody to ask you questions about your faith. Having a cross such as this is so exquisitely beautiful and gorgeous. And of course, Waterford Crystal. You've been around since
1783.
yeah, a long time, right?
Yeah.
And over 400 years of Waterford Crystal connection in
the
your family alone.
yeah.
In your
Yeah,
family
just
alone.
our family alone.
Just
yeah.
your family alone. And will you walk us through again? We've got a close-up now of these beautiful kind of indentations and the symbols.
What these are done, after I've making the piece, they actually go into the cutting department.
Okay.
And these are the guys that put on the actual design, and it's with a diamond-tipped wheel. So as you can see here, you have some lovely diamond cuts here coming up the centre of the cross, and also some uprights coming up on both ends of the cross and on the
Sure,
top.
yeah.
And then you have a fan cut, which opens up here.
This is customer top rated. I invite you to go to QVC.com, H208322, and read the reviews of what folks are saying about this. We are celebrating St. Patrick's Day. This is a sale price item, but the sale price on this goes away on the 18th at the end of the day. So you want to make sure to pick this one up today. And plus, it's the first day this year that we've got it on that 5 easy payments of $30. Get it home, put it in your favorite window. You've got 30 days to decide whether or not you love it or you want to return it. Gerard, thank you so much. I really appreciate you sharing your expertise and wisdom with us about this. Dan, I'm probably going to see you more in the morning as well. Maybe so. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. I'm super excited. So still to come, we've got a lot going on this morning. We have a wooden pendant in the show that you have your choice of the claddagh, the cross, or the family tree. J284231 is your item number on this one. It too is on an easy pay, 2 easy payments of $22. And you know, it's the first day actually that you can get the easy pay on this.